Oh man!
Oh, this is actually gonna make me tear up. All right, so we have an awesome delivery here.
What is it?
You guys are never gonna believe what it is.
What is it?
You'll have to see. It's for Matt though. That looks awesome.
Holy cow, Matt's gonna love it.
So what is this? Obviously it's a Corvair, but I know nothing about it.
It's a 1963 Chevy Corvair, but it's rear-engined, air-cooled. Probably
Like
know that
Volkswagen.
much about them.
I think this is right up Matt's alley.
Yep,
Does it run?
it does run, yes.
Oh, good. That means we can drive it down.
Dual carb.
Well, it'll need a lot of work to drive it down. The needle and seat in that one doesn't work, and needs quite a bit of work to go anywhere.
Well, we've got a couple days.
It's a weird design on the bell.
Kind of crazy, but cool. Well, I think Matt will love it. So let's get it unloaded. And so when I was in Reno, Matt called me and he said, hey, there's a Corvair for sale in your area and I really need you to go look at it. I was like, okay, well, I get back in 10 days and I'll go take a look at it. Well, 10 days came and went, 15 days came and went. I was driving to Manti one day and I saw this Corvair on the side of the road. It had a for sale sign in it. I was like, oh crap. I totally forgot that Matt told me to go and look at that. So I stopped, talked to the guy, struck a deal, and I bought it right out from under Matt. Why are you fist bumping me for doing stupid stuff?
Give it to Matt.
Yeah, but it's to give it to him. So I bought it for him to give it to Matt as a gift. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get this thing to run and we're gonna drive it down to St. George and give it back to Matt when we give him blue steel.
In pretty clean shape.
It's very clean. He just pulled down on the ramp so that we have some clearance to get it off. Found it. And I was like, oh no, it says sold. He's like, oh, dang it. And I was like, ugh. So luckily he didn't catch on. But yeah, Matt was sitting on my couch trying to find this listing.
You kept all the wasps, right?
I did. I'll tell you when to turn. Keep going straight. All right, cut it.
Who's driving us down?
I don't know. We got to figure out what it needs.
2 carb rebuild kits, suspension.
Yeah, it'll drive.
Yeah, but we'll float all over the road.
I don't see the problem. Or trailer tires. It'll work to get it there.
I've driven it around my yard.
So that at least works.
I did put a new kit in the carburetors. There's new accelerator pumps. I think just when I put the float back in, I didn't bend it correctly.
We are going to try to get this to run and drive. It'd be cooler to drive it down there than haul
So
it.
much fun.
Cool. Well, let's go get you paid, and we appreciate it.
Yeah.
I think Matt will enjoy it.
Thank
He can have that back. All right, so if we're going to drive that down to Hurricane, we've got a lot of work to do to get it to run and drive. Try to figure out a list of things that we need. It's going to need brakes. It's going to need fuel. It's going to need tires. It's probably just going to get some trailer tires because those are 13-inch tires and they're right next door. We're going to stick Hillbilly on that. All right, so now that we've got the new car, we got to get back to work on finishing the airbags. So we had a little bit of an issue. We got them all installed and we could not get the compressor to come on because of this right here. So this is a pressure switch, comes on at 110, or it comes on, shuts off at 145 PSI, then it kicks back on at 110, keeps the tank full. That's what it does. We had to buy a whole new kit to get one of these. So before we would turn it on, power it up, it would click, and there would be nothing. But now that we have a new pressure switch, hear that? Comes right on. So anyway, Hillbilly's gonna get that all tucked back up in there, and then we'll show you guys what it looks like. We're gonna get this hurrying washed and hit the road.
We finally got the bolt in. Hillbilly's underneath so we can get it tight. And I can hopefully get my hand back.
Yeah, I just gotta double check everything.
Just checking for air leaks and airing up the system all the way until it shuts off to make sure it does shut off.
So far it's not shutting off, and I'm afraid it's gonna blow the door off back there. Unless it just takes an astronomical amount of time to get to 145 PSI. Oh, look at that!
Stop.
I hear a leak.
It works, but it's leaking!
Trying to figure out where the leaks come from. Oh, wrong direction. Wrong direction.
It stopped!
I said if you haven't successfully finished installation, is it broken? Or is that an issue? I don't think so.
Well, it's fixed.
Yep. You mean it's installed. See? He just wasn't done installing it.
We had to loosen the door when we put everything in. We're just going back through and tighten it up.
Okay, so what that is that's keyed power. Now turn it off. So my power probe tells me that that's ground. Okay, turn it on. You'll hear it change. Power. So I found a keyed powered fuse. Now I just gotta figure out which side is power. I'm gonna put our little jumper. Turn the key on. Okay, it's the far side that's power. So we're gonna put our little jumper lead in, and I'm just gonna make it to where we have power. So this clips right on to the fuse.
Well, that's nifty.
You never used these?
No, I've always just took the wire and wrapped around the prong and stuck the wire in.
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
Who would ever knew?
All right, I think we're good. So we're gonna turn the key on, see what it does, see if it works. So Hillbilly's letting some air out so that we can turn the key on and see if it'll kick back on to make sure everything is working properly.
I let out a lot of air.
You let a lot of air?
Yeah.
Let a lot of loo. Oh yeah. Now just gotta wait for it to air up. All right, so it finally shut off. It's back up to pressure. So we're gonna
up and then down, make sure
we're gonna go up with the airbags and then go back down. Sending the signal. Looks like it did it. Now let it out.
back to 5.
The airbag system's working. We've almost got the inside cleaned. We're gonna get the outside washed, get in the Corvair, and head out. All right, so the time has came. We're gonna get in the Corvair and we're gonna head to St. George. Hopefully it makes it the entire way. Saddle up, partner. All right, so we ain't got brakes. We do have throttle. We do have a clutch. I think we start it by grounding out this wire right here. So he's got the ignition bypassed. So we'll ground this out and see if it'll start. All right, here we go. Let's see if it starts. All right, it's going. It's started. And we're off. All right, here we go. You gotta rock it a little. Let's go. Here we go. We're off like a herd of turtles. Come on, engine.
That's about as far as we go.
Rocket. Rocket. I was rocking with you. Why are you so winded?
It's about as far as we go.
Well, that sucks. All right, fine. Let's put it on a trailer. All right, so the boss is learning how to drive the new truck with a trailer. We're gonna pull this up out of the way. There's a lot of construction going on here today. We don't wanna pull this up on a trailer on the road. Hillbilly's grabbing straps and a rope, and we're gonna pull this like a block away. We got the rope all hooked up, all soft shackled. Don't forget I have no brakes.
Yeah, you do.
My e-brake is the back of the Trekker. So go soft and slow. Demri's waiting on us. Good. Hey, the speedometer works. We're going 5 miles an hour. I'm just along for the ride. Well, the boss successfully turned the truck and trailer around. She probably got bored, but look at this. This is Corvair recliner edition seats. So we're gonna go up here and probably jackknife the trailer and just use the Trekker to pull it up.
I don't know what they're doing. Sitting in the middle of the road.
So Hillbilly made a traffic jam here in Ephraim, Utah, whilst running over the road.
They're currently causing traffic jams. I don't really know what they're doing.
It's gonna be bad. Next stop, trailer. Getting our Badlands winch set up. Do you guys notice these beautiful condos behind us? So I'm gonna talk to you guys about these condos back here. There's 8 of them available. Well, there's 6 of them available. 2 are sold. If you guys are interested in moving to Ephraim, Utah, hit us up. Condos at robbylayton.com. Right here. Good. Oh. So the Corvair is hitting the trailer. So we're gonna raise the tongue, get a little bit more angle, and get that on. Got it. You may have noticed these beautiful backdrop right here. There's 8 brand new condos right here in Ephraim, right behind where the shop's at. If any of you are looking to relocate to the Ephraim, Utah area, make sure you send an email to condos@robbylayton.com and we will get you in touch with my brother that's built and selling all these beautiful condos. They're reasonably priced.
And you could live right behind us.
These are gonna go quick. He's already got 2 sold. There's only 6 available. Move here to Ephraim, Utah. And we're headed to Hurricane. And just like that, we're finally off. So we got Steve and Blue still up in front of us. We're in the Duramax. We got the gift on the trailer for Matt. And we gotta stop at Maverick because that's just what you do. All right, so we got 2 large tanks to fill. I think this one has 40 some odd gallons, but we know for a fact that Matt's has 50. So we're putting his first fuel tank on us. The real test now is to see if the nozzle even works. I think it does. This should take about 50 gallons. This takes forever. It's only 29 gallons so far. Ugh. We hit our maximum, 175 bucks. That only did 36 gallons, so we gotta restart the pump, go again. Oh, and look what we learned. See that? One of you awesome viewers told us how to shut the music off. No way. Oh. Oh. All right, we're full. Don't go anywhere because I got a lot to talk about. All right, so we are just about to Hurricane, and I want to talk to you guys about the weekend sale we have going on with Onyx Maps for Labor Day weekend. So thank you, Onyx, for sponsoring this. So if you guys are anything like me and you like off-roading, you have to download the Onyx app. It gives you access to thousands of trails with detailed information like elevation, difficulty, and duration. As an elite member, you'll gain access to even more features and get exclusive discounts to top-rated brands like Fox, Method, Warn, and many, many others. By having an elite membership, that's how I'm upgrading this truck. That's how I'm getting my parts for cheaper. We are right in the midst of our competition, okay? If you don't remember the competition, it's between me, Demri, and Hillbilly. For whoever brings the most downloads this weekend and September, they win a prize. Hillbilly decided he gets to win a day off. I get to win a day off if I win, but if Demri wins, she says that she wants a 72 Bronco, which is way out of her league. But we'll figure something out if she wins, something really good. So make sure you guys click the link in the description. Choose the link of the person that you want credit for your download and do it right now. Another thing that is going to be finishing up at the end of September, we have our new Onyx tow truck. Well, it's a tow mobile. It's our 2024 Denali Duramax. And what we're doing is for anybody that downloads the Onyx Maps app for the past 2 months and the entire month of September, so for 3 months, we're gonna be putting a wrap on this truck. We're gonna be adding your name to that wrap. So if you download the app, that's your name on the wrap in a certain size font. If you upgrade to premium, that's a bigger font size on the wrap on the truck. If you get an elite membership, that's the biggest font size, your name's gonna be bigger than the other names, and it's really gonna stand out. This wrap is gonna stay on this Duramax for 1 year. So not only is it a cool opportunity to have your name on my vehicle, but if you go out to events and we're there, you're gonna be able to see your name on the truck. So we're doing a lot of cool stuff. We're upgrading it. We're putting wheels and tires on it, 37-inch BFGs, putting Method wheels on it. We're putting a Warn Xeon 12,000-pound winch on it. We're putting an R1 rugged radio in it. We're putting a Dometic cooler in the back, a lot of cool stuff. So make sure you guys become a part of this. Go download that app and save 30% off this Labor Day weekend. Sell ends soon. We just got off the exit in Hurricane, so we're just about to go see if Matt even likes this Corvair gift.
I thought he wasn't there.
There is a chance that he may not be there. We just found out. He got called on a job, so If he's there, he's there. If he's not, he's not. And that's just all there is to it. Ready.
That's not welded on the backside. So that's just a
crack all the
floating
way
piece
through.
of metal. Yeah. Once again, this is a utilitarian machine, so it doesn't need to. It doesn't need the golden nugget treatment.
I'm getting good at doing things halfway.
Hollywood style.
Yeah. Looks good on camera.
Doesn't matter what's underneath as long as the last coat looks good on camera.
Exactly. So here pretty quick, we're gonna be working on the Bombi. So once Matt gets it all fabricated, we're gonna take it, sandblast it, powder coat it, paint it, do all the fun stuff. We have you a blue steel, and then we got you a gift.
Oh man!
Yeah.
I'm
so, you remember sitting on my couch, and you were like, "I know there's a Corvair for sale somewhere," and then you found it. And I leaned over. I was like, "Oh, it says sold," because I bought it 2 days before that.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I like to buy stuff out from under you, but then I'll give it back. So.
Oh, this is actually gonna make me tear up.
Good. That's what the internet needs. We were gonna try to drive it. It supposedly runs. We literally ran out of time for everything in my life.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
So I know absolutely nothing about it other than there's like parts and pieces and stuff, and they got claims it starts.
Look at that. This isn't what I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm supposed to be looking at blue steel, but I'm really
Blue steel. We'll see that later.
I am really excited about this.
This is what we were most excited to bring. Last week we left the internet on a cliffhanger. So yeah, I even messaged the guy and I said if Matt messages you, please tell him it's already sold and gone.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I'm glad I got it.
Now, for the most important, here's blue steel.
Look at this.
In all its glory. And the flatbed's gonna be nice, man.
Yeah, it is. Look at that.
It does need some lights, but I figured you guys could probably find some lights for that. We got rid of the horns.
Yeah.
Those are gone.
I liked how they looked. I just didn't like them in the way of the headlights. Holy smokes. This looks better than the day I got it.
And it's completely ready to get filled with sand.
This looks good.
So,
Man, that looks good. Well, thank you. Holy smokes.
yeah. So, the only thing, I talked to you about this. The compressor is right here.
Okay.
So it's all contained inside here. There's even a cool little hose for filling tires up.
Oh, nice.
So,
that's the tank system.
yep.
Okay. How does this?
There's a remote. And then you can also put it to your phone. There's an app. So it'll just bump the air up.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then it's got 145 PSI in that little tank.
Uh-huh. What's this for in case?
So that's in case you lose the compressor. That's so you can fill your baths.
Okay.
This is the safety, and then this is where you connect your air hose. I'm letting the air out.
And it just stays
Yeah.
air.
So we put the filter on the outside of the box so it pulls air in. The only thing it doesn't have is the rear sensor, but it does have a backup camera.
So that's okay. I don't need the rear sensors. Those are always giving me bad information anyway.
Yeah.
Beeping at me before I hit it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like premeditated when they tell you. But this is as close to the correct color as you can get powder coat.
I had no idea you could get metal flake powder coat.
Yeah, I didn't either. So my buddy Kevin up at Powder Trim
Okay,
Coating.
now I don't feel so silly. Robbie didn't know you could get it either.
I don't know a lot about powder coating, but Kevin does, and so that's why we have friends that know things that we don't know. And there is a brand new ball somewhere, but it's in Salt Lake.
You got to go in the parade.
Yeah. The best looking 2016 Ford F-350 in existence.
And
And
I
it's
get a lot
clean.
of comments because I call it blue steel, and they're like, "You mean blue aluminum?" I'm like, "Nope, blue steel."
And the color is blue jean. Did you know that? I figured that out.
So real quick, when I bought this truck, we went to the Ford dealership right here in St. George. We went out and looked on the lot. It was hard to get trucks even in 2016, it was hard to get trucks. And this would have been like 2017, almost. So we walked through the lot, and there was one that we kind of liked, but we weren't like crazy about it. But we're like walking in, and we're like, we need the truck. We're going to go sign the papers, and Jamie looks over, and she says, "What's that truck?" And he's like, "I forgot we had that truck. That's our like showroom model." So and they were trying to get like ready to get rid of it because the 2017s were already coming in. So this was like the upgraded off-road package, chrome package, blah blah blah. We got it for a really good deal. Blue steel.
Awesome. And now it looks just like it did in 2016.
Just
And
exactly the same.
tell them about your little dent you put in it right when you bought it.
That wasn't me, that was my guy.
Oh, your guy.
He didn't even know it, but like we had this truck for 2 weeks, and they put the fifth wheel hitch in backwards so that it moved the trailer closer to the cab instead of further away, and then they turned too sharp and they put a dent right there. Oh man, I'm not even gonna know what to do.
All right, so we came down, we gave Matt his surprise. Oh, and we gave him blue steel back. So anyway, we're gonna get this unloaded and head back to the shop.
Thanks for watching.
Oh! You're not supposed to break it.